A drone slowly glides over a solar panel wall lengthwise outside of an elementary school. Abby Boyson, 4-H Youth Program Specialist.
The solar panel project started with the First LEGO League theme for 2022. It was supercharged.
3 elementary-age kids are building robots on a large table.
And how do we solve a global problem? And when we were looking at that topic on a large level, it was overwhelming. And so we started looking at just a community level. What could we do that was a local impact and then grow out?
Shot of Terry Dvorak with the sun silhouetting his face.
I was able to contact Terry Dvorak from Red Lion Renewables and make a connection, and he helped guide us in a direction that helped us bring this solar panel project to fruition.
Terry Dvorak, CEO of Red Lion Renewables.
I came out here and we measured some solar panels, we figured out the dimensions.
Shots of Terry Dvorak measuring solar panels and explaining how to calculate the amount of solar panels needed and cost to elementary-aged kids.
Then we took the next step further and figured out how much energy savings there would be. So it's not just what can solar do, how much energy can it produce, but how do you pay for it? Does it make sense economically? You know, those are questions as adults we all have to go through all the time, and we had the kids do that math to figure it out for themselves.
Tyler Ehrman, 4-H Club President and Tech Mentor.
It started out as a really small idea that we had when we were trying to come up with our project last year, and it ballooned quickly into something that was very real, and we took to our school board and immediately started acting on.
Mike Peterson, the superintendent at Wapello Community Schools.
We thought it would just be a run-of-the-mill presentation.
Shots of a reenactment of the presentation to the school board by the 4-H robotics team.
It was more than just solar is nice and we think you should do this. What really stood out to us was when it was made clear that we could save a significant amount of money with not having to invest any district funds up front.
3 yellow boxes highlight the most important points of the presentation. 1. Rate through Red Lion Renewables is 115 thousandths of a dollar. 2. No installation cost to the school. 3. $7,000 annual savings.
They were able to recognize that this project will pay for itself by the time that last year's first graders graduate. Once we saw the final numbers, I don't think any of those 20 youth will ever forget that $1.4 million.
A graphic appears in front of a solar panel stating $1.46 million in lifetime savings. Photo of the 4-H robotics team standing below the installed solar panel wall dissolves into the frame.
Loiza County is rural, and we have limited resources, but bringing the opportunity to the school, working with these youth directly, really empowered them to be change agents.
Slow motion footage of the students looking at the solar wall. Voice of Paisley Schaefer, 4-H club member.
Last year we put up our solar panels, and this year we're continuing forward by trying to have other schools put up solar panels on their roof, trying to spread the news of how we got ours last year and that we're just continuing on with this year.
Slow motion footage of the 4-Hers calculating the cost of the solar panels mixed with footage of their robotics team. Voice of Tasker Timmerman, 4-H club member.
I'm glad that this little town from southeastern Iowa got these really nice solar panels, and it's an after-school group that we do, and we got this far.
Voice of Grant Parsons, 4-H club member. Slow motion footage of Terry Dvorak and Mike Peterson looking at the solar panel wall.
We were able to convince the school board to install the solar panels, but we also, without really necessarily telling a different school, they already set up solar panels because they heard about us.
If we could get kids in all the school districts talking to each other and going, hey, why is yours not working as well as ours is? Or why isn't ours working as well as yours? And providing that conduit for them to get excited about science and math and communicating with each other and becoming that next generation of problem solvers that can help us make an impact in our world.
Interview dissolves into a shot of a sign of a yellow school bus. The sign is below the solar panel and reads, Wapello Community School District, Solar, get on the bus. Solar array envisioned and made possible by Team Robo Loco 22, Red Lion Renewables. leadership in action, and an example for others to follow. Shot dissolves into a montage of clips of the Robo Loco team smiling into the camera, and while a lens flare caused by the sun peeks out from behind them.
I think this is a perfect example of how if you get youth with a topic they're interested in and you provide them with the guidance, you'd be amazed at what the kids can do.
Shot dissolves into a full view of the solar panel wall outside the school.
The solar canopy that is outside of the elementary school will serve as a reminder of their hard work and their commitment and the success of their project. It will be a trophy that they remember for a lifetime.
Animation of Iowa State University Extension and Outreach and 4-H wordmark. Text appears below. This institution is an equal opportunity provider. For the full non-discrimination statement or accommodation inquiries, go to www.extension.iastate.edu/diversity/EXT.